Welcome to the Powerful Marketing Tips podcast, created for overwhelmed business owners who want to build, run, and organize their marketing for good. And here are your hosts, Mari-Liis and Laura.
Hi, it's Mari-Liis here. Today, I want to talk to you about know, like, trust, a marketing concept that is becoming increasingly important every day. This concept aims to get your target audience, network followers, potential and existing customers to understand and ultimately believe in your brand. How to do that? Well, trust is based on both knowing and liking, and this really applies to your personal and professional life. To trust a brand, I first must get to know you, the face or the person behind the brand, which in turn helps to create a connection and familiarity. The 2021 Brand Trust Index by the Gustafson School of Business shows that consumer loyalty and purchase considerations have changed dramatically over the past years, highlighting the importance of consumer and brand trust and authenticity for businesses. So customers increasingly gravitate towards familiar faces and brands as they offer a certain sense of security in today's uncertain world. If I know you and I like what you do, I also trust your brand. So essentially, the know, like, trust concept means building and maintaining relationships. I know it takes time, but it's worth the investment. So the good news is that your brand can be something other than a big global brand to build and maintain trust. So if you need help figuring out where to start, look at your current client portfolio and the communication channels you use to communicate with your existing and potential clients. Because they already know you, they like you, and your clients are trusting you. So think for a second. Can they hear from you or see you with enough frequency to keep up with what you're doing? Is your branding clear? Do you follow your brand's values yourself? Or are your goals and mission the compass, guiding your communication clearly and, of course, on regular basis? If you don't know the answers here, you need to start with clarity, because if you want others to get to know you and your brand, you need to understand yourself as a business first, right? I won't consume or distribute information about your brand if I know you as a person, but I don't know exactly what you do, right? So it's only logical. And as I said before, clarity is important. So what to do? Review your company's communication throughout all channels, including websites, social media, and think through the communication and visibility of yourself or your company representatives. And if I already know and understand what you do, know your brand and the values you stand for, it is possible to build, the like and trust. When I see that you stand for values that are also important to me, when you provide information that is important to me, or you help others while also achieving your goals, I like it all, right? And if I see what you and your company do stands out from the competition with its value, and these messages drive your communication and strategy daily, then I want to be aware of what you do, right? There is a high probability that I will follow you on social media. I will subscribe to the newsletter, listen to and read the content you provide, join your webinar, or, tell my friends about you. All of this makes consistent, valuable communication essential. So remember that no one is interested in your product or service, but everyone is interested in what benefits they get from using it. If it helps me achieve something or save money, time, or nerves, I am interested, right? So what to do? If you have yet to decide what type of content you should put out, then think about the questions that consumers often ask you, and start by sharing answers to those questions in channels where your target audience is used to receiving information or where they spend their time. So to recap this part, to make me like you, share industry information and statistics, as well as other practical advice to help me better understand your industry and values and grow my knowledge really. So make sure to keep me interested. So this is my favorite KPI. It used to mean key performance indicators, right? But nowadays, KPI is all about keep people interested. So keep that in mind. And to wrap it up, consistent communication and the involvement of real people, including your own involvement, is the most critical factor in establishing and maintaining trust. People don't trust a brand with no face, no stories, no real values behind it. So create and share your values and do it consistently. So your target audience gets into the habit of seeing and remembering you. Be sustainable and let all your activities reflect the values and mission you stand for as a person and as a company. So what can you do? Create a community, be in constant communication with them and include them as much as possible. Even once a month or a quarter is consistent and better than no consistency, right? So ask for feedback, maybe ask for opinions and share stories, including successes and failures. On social media, of course, on your website, via a video or a podcast, or whatever solution really suits your company and customer profile best. So that's it. Marketing is really simple, right? It all comes down to the, natural things we do on a daily basis to build the trust. Just keep building the know-like trust, and if you do it consistently, results will eventually come. I promise you. Thank you, and talk to you soon.
Well, that's all we've got for this episode of the Powerful Marketing Tips podcast. But make sure to link up with us at our free monthly international mastermind event. Just go to powerful-marketers.com/mastermind. We would really appreciate it if you would rate this podcast and leave a comment wherever you tune in to listen. That will help us and other potential new listeners. Until next time.